Right guys, and welcome back to another video on the review of Danny. Oh, this video is not going to be a wrestling video. This video is going to be discussing something a bit different, so it'll tie into my real talk series. So yeah, thanks for the support as always on the previous videos and streams, guys. But let's get into it. And I've been debating should I record this video, should I not? But at the end of the day, guys, everybody is entitled to their opinion, but I'm honestly not arsed at the fact two parts of Dalek master and has been found. Like, I was honestly left and cold by the announcement because I know that this is just going to be used as emotional manipulation against fans of fans of Doctor who that have checked out and moved on with their lives basically. And another reason I am not really excited is a lot of the classic Who actors that are still alive have pissed me off the past couple of months. Uh, and it's the further thing to keep this dumpster fire of a French has to over like, and I know people were going to say, oh, you should be excited, it's original it's original series, but like at the end of the day, guys, even the original series is starting to piss me off with a lot of the actors and stuff, and there's still two parts of the story missing in private collections anyway. It's only the first. There's still several parts missing. Sorry from that story. It's only parts 1 and 3 that have been found. There's still other parts to the story that are missing, but I'm also dreading the fact that Benjamin could get his claws into this and make another sort of chopped down version eventually of this story and really make it into this cheaply edited and colorized version that'll be slapped on BBC4 and like fans from both sides will say, oh, look at this, we've got a colour colorization of this story, and like the past two colorizations have been shittily made. The Daleks was shit and poorly edited. The majority of the forest scenes were full of flashbacks and ridiculously placed throughout the story. Half the you've got half the um characters and development missing from the org games. So that is also a major concern. And when are people actually only realise that this for a franchise is basically finished, even the classic who actors that are still alive don't even respect any of you. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of their unhinged rants as well, and just the whole franchise just needs to die, basically. And if the other two parts are unrecoverable, if the other parts, sorry, are unrecoverable from the story, then what the hell was the point of having parts 1 and 3? Basically, it's not a complete story still, and like some of you guys are praising it like it's a second coming of God. It's like, come on, how many times are you going to fall for the BBC's manipulation? Because that's what they do. They don't respect classic Who any other time. They've brought out Genesis of the Daleks, merchandise, but they bastardized that story and that ridiculous children in need sketch a couple of months back, and they have the nerve to like monetize that story and bring out merchandise for it with the words Genesis of the Alex and Bill is on it, and some of you the guys are like, oh, it's classic. Come on, get behind it. And it's like, no, they don't respect their or on any other time. And it's time people actually realised that out there. So for the sake of balance, this video is actually going up on the channel, and I'm kind of glad to get this out my system, because like be, because previously I'd have fallen for this for actual like many others out there and being invested in SIG, and but since I've actually changed up the channel direction by quite a bit, guys, I've actually seen an improvement in myself. I'm a lot happier. My points are more in depth and other stuff that I cover on this channel. But yeah, but as I've said, I've actually wised up to the BBC's manipulation. To be honest, and the timing of this discovery seems a bit suspect to me. To be honest, it's very convenient that now that they've found the story right when nobody if a saying to our mind is actually talking about any of the franchise and I really find that I really find that part of it sus. I don't know if that's just me being cynical, but that's what it looks like to somebody that's an outsider to this particular fandom is because let's be honest with if the franchise in the current state that it's in, it's never going to get any better when you've got this cabal with weirdos still at the helm of the franchise. And like even like having people with like Benjamin Cook react to the news, you just know that he's going to try and show off it up and make his own ridiculous polarization again. And I'm of the opinion, and guys, that the 60s who should always remain in power acting with. I don't think the colorizations actually work for 60s who stories and like even the colorization to me looks a bit cheap. Everything from like merchandise you see online has been made on the cheap, and fans need to start raising their standards again a bit because the standards have been dropped by a significant um, amount in the past decade. Almost you do realise we haven't got anything decent on screen for like 9 or 10 years, despite what certain simp channels actually say, to be honest out there. But yeah, it just still seems rather convenient. It just seems like a publicity sort of, and it just seems like a publicity sort of why now to drum up interest. Because again, I know that they've like animated episodes of like the Troughton era, like the faceless ones, I know that, but the animations as well have been pretty poor quality. The animated Tom Baker's Shadow story again. That animation is a bit shit, to be honest. Like I don't think people actually realise how shit some of this has been, to be honest. Like, fans should always expect high quality, and again, like, just to wrap this up, I think I've eventually have eventually to decide, let's do another cheap pill image color realization of early edit audio based us here in the air, and like it's just not really it's just not really appealing. So the covered episode so obviously be put onto air for us, and then God knows what will happen. Yeah, but this is the main reason why I am not excited whatsoever, and this is me getting my voice out on this, because I really do normally find that this franchise quite difficult to actually talk about how, how to be honest, but it's actually good that I'm getting this out because it needs to be said that I'm not going to be fooled by the usual sort of publicity and the publicity grabs anymore. That ship's sailed a long time ago. Um, and yeah, um, and yeah, fans actually do deserve a bit better quality in regards to merchandise and all of that. Like, it's actually seems to me that the BBC always say, oh, you'll take what you're given, and like there comes a point, guys, where you will just have to have to say shove it up your or arse because because none of this will get any better, or it's been the same group of people running the show for over 20 years. Even the original run, even though that lasted for 26 years, at no point did it feel old or like basically uh, and as you look through the reboot era, you can start to see how dated um a lot of it um a lot of it has become, particularly as you get to the most recent shite the past 10 years. Even you think, Jesus, this is dated quite a bit. And yeah, it just seems like everything's been watered down to such a degree that certain fans will just accept anything, and like I just don't want to be that. I just don't want to be that kind of fan anymore. So that's why I changed the direction and will continue to do other videos. But I had to get this video out because um to me that seems like a publicity grab, and I'm not really taken in but like good up to Sean and Charlotte, who I'm sure will tune into the recovered parts of the um story. Um, but yeah, I certainly won't be checking it out because, as I've said, I hate the people running the show. I've lost or respect for a lot of the classic actors and their unhinged or rants. Um, and it just actually it seems like wasted um a wasted several years supporting the show in Aberdeen or because it's been changed. Iconic characters have been painted. Even the dog or who the main character's origin story has been completely retconned, reshaped and rewritten, and like it's still continuing to be dragged through the mud, and yet some people are still willing to give like certain but it's a certain bits and pieces a chance. Eventually, guys are just gonna have to hold your hands up and say, yeah, we deserved and well, we deserve better. Why is it taking you this long to actually track down some of these older stories? Some of which have actually been destroyed. They've basically destroyed a lot of them as well. So that's basically if the public money, and I think the BBC should be prosecuted for destroying that because obviously that material was paid through by the license fee and public money. So yeah, that's my take on it. But yeah, I'm not asked, but I the whole thing. But yeah, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you all very soon. And thanks for the support on the channel, and I'll see you all for all the WWE or review. Um, Edison